Good evening. It's an honor for me to be here tonight on behalf of a pioneering director, Euzhan Palcy. Euzhan has had a fascinating life. Then again, most legends do. But tonight, I want to focus on her work. For it is through her work that she has made her mark, speaking truth to power, pulling back the curtain on things that were hidden for so many, sharing with a global audience stories that needed to be told. And I'll try to limit my use of the word first in telling her story, although given her career, it's almost impossible. Her breakthrough film was Sugarcane Alley. Next year is its 40th anniversary, and its story is just as compelling today as it was back then. Set in her homeland in the 1930s in an era where the natives of Martinique worked in the sugarcane fields, we see through the eyes of its protagonist, Jose, the incredibly harsh life his people led under the French colonial rule. To me, in addition to being visually stunning, the film endures because its story allows us to see both the heartbreak and hope of that world. Sugarcane Alley won the Silver Lion at the 1983 Venice Film Festival and a César Award for Best First Work. The first César won by a woman director and by a Black filmmaker. All great directors have a signature film. For Euzhan, it is A Dry White Season. This drama, made at the height of apartheid, tells the story of a South African suburbanite who agrees to help his Black gardener find his jailed son. Along the way, his investigation opens his eyes to the horrors committed by the secret police. But more important, seeing that film opened the eyes of so many to the horrors of that time in history. The film premiered in 1989, but its urgency back then makes it just as relevant in the world of today as it did back then. A quick side story. After learning of Euzhan's commitment to her story and to social change, Marlon Brando decided to return to the screen after a 9-year absence, and even more amazing, Brando was so moved by Euzhan's passion that he agreed to work for union scale. Remember, this is the same Marlon Brando who demanded a huge fee for a few minutes screen time for Superman. If that's not proof of Euzhan's talent and relentless dedication to her work, nothing is. With these films and all her other work, Euzhan has been an inspiration to me, to filmmakers, to contemporary artists, to novelists across the globe. And if I were to be bold to say, Euzhan, everybody has a different process. They really do. But we all have the same goal. And as a Black woman artist, I feel like I'm always defending my womanhood and Blackness. I am always going out in the world searching for that work that's going to catapult me, blow up in the world, and have it mean something to somebody. You said, I ain't going to do that. I'm going to wait for the work that is worthy of me. You did not defend your Blackness. You did not defend your womanhood. You used it as warrior fuel. And then my big question, which is rhetorical, is why are we artists? We want to create things that move people, make them tremble, change them, shift them, make them feel less alone. Is that it? I think a better question is, what do we live for? Right? And it's like the old Cherokee birth blessing that says, may I live long enough to know why I was born. You epitomize the Emile Zola quote as, I'll tell you what I came here to do. I, an artist, came here to live out loud. Hussein once said that some people make movies for money or glory and will take any subject people offer them, but I cannot do that. I need to feel the story and make it mine. And in her groundbreaking career, she has done just that. And now, it is my great honor to present the Governor's Award to Euzhan Palcy.
Thank you. Merci, Viola. Merci. Thank you. Well, I would ask you, my dear friend, to bear with me because it's a great, great moment of emotion. And also, I hate my accent when I speak English. If I stumble on a word, just applaud, you know, to give me more courage to continue. And to have my speech on those cards. So I'll try to do my best, okay? And you encourage me. Promise? Okay. Thank you, dear member of the Academy Board of Governors. And thank you to everyone who came here tonight. And a special thanks to two brilliant female students who came all the way from Martinique, my native country. Erin and Salome. A few years ago, in Martinique, they call a school. It's called a school, Euzhan Palcy School. And I absolutely wanted to have one of the students from that school and from another school, a high school, Cher in Martinique, to be here tonight with us. Because if I make films, it's for this generation and the one coming. And it was important that they come all the way with the support of everybody in Martinique to be here in that room with you, with us, so they could see it and then go back home and explain to the other kids what it is, how it was, and the people they met, and how important that experience was for them. Thank you. When I look at you all, friends, peers, colleagues, mentors, memory makers, I'm reminded of an African proverb. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Ladies and gentlemen, you know in your heart, no one reaches this stage alone. And I would not be here without the wisdom and love of all those who joined me in my journey. My heart is bursting right now thinking of my grandmother Camille, of my dad Léon, of my mother Mireille, and my godmother and godfathers, Maya Angelou, Aimé Césaire, François Truffaut. Thank you to all the mentors who encouraged me, like Robert Redford, who invited me to attend the Students' Institute Filmmakers Lab in 1985, which it were there I workshopped a dry white season. I thank the cast and crews of all my films, especially those of Sugarcane Alley, The Bride of Bourbon Island, and A Dry White Season. And a very important thanks to the audiences all around the world. Without them, my film would not be considered as classic today. I love you all. And I would be remiss if I did not thank the source of all my good fortunes, the Almighty God. Now, many have asked me why, for a time, I stepped back from the career I love. The answer is, I stepped back so I could truly stand up and stand tall. If I didn't make any movies for a few years, it's because I decided to keep silence. And I kept my silence because I was exhausted. I was so tired of being told that I was a pioneer. I was so tired of hearing praise for being the first of too many firsts, but denied the chance to make the movies I compelled to make. Over the years, dear friends like Ava DuVernay, Julie Dash, Nima Barnett, Casey Lemon, Gina Prince-Bywood, and others were calling me the Queen, sharing my work, thanking me for shattering barriers, and I have been humbled, very humbled by such praise. And why do they speak of me like that? Because they may have recognized and identified with my films and the themes embodied in them, because I am a filmmaker. Because they may have known of the danger I faced going undercover in South Africa, smuggling audio evidence of apartheid victims, necessary to tell the truth about their struggle, typed in my panties. I'm fearless, and I want to inspire the new generation, like my godson, peacemaker Manuel and Andrew. But at the end of the day, what is the point of those sincere words? Because I was not being the camera, doing what I truly, God put me on this earth to do. Aim my camera, my miraculous weapon, as I call it, to bring our collective humanity into focus on the screen. With my camera, I don't shoot, I heal. And why I kept my silence? It was because I had lost my willingness to hear those words. Black is not bankable. Female is not bankable. Black and female is not bankable. Come on, guys. Look at my sister standing by me. Naniska! Black is bankable. Female is bankable. Black and female is bankable. Yes, black and female is bankable. Right, Chadwick? He knows. Tonight, I have been given credence to what I have always voiced. The impossible is possible. And you sparked in me the joy to shout again. Camera, sound, then action. This is my shout tonight, a shout of inclusion, of pride, of happiness. I congratulate the Academy for helping to lead the charge to change our industry and for opening the doors that were closed to the ideas and vision that I championed for so long. It encourages me to raise my voice again, to offer you movies of all genres that I always wanted to make in my own way, without having my voice censored or silenced. And very importantly, my stories are not black. My stories are not white. My stories are universal. They are colorful. Woo! Thanks to all of you, and thanks to that wonderful man, Oscar. My Oscar. Shining so brightly, you are a symbol, giving hope to all the young girls like Erin and Salome. Where are you, girls? Stand, stand. People need to see you, okay? Yes. And to all children, little boys and girls with all skin tones who dream that one day they will proudly carry you. I mentioned earlier Andrew and Manuel, who are filmmakers and activists. Filmmakers and activists. Who embody, that's when I hate it. I can say, we embody, I can write it, but to say it sometimes, it's hard. Okay. To embody the spirit and ideas of what I talked about tonight. That's why in 2016, they chose me to become the godmother of a movement they created to spark peace, love, and unity, the Connect movement. They have been fighting passionately for human connectivity. Is that good? Yes. Connect. Human connectivity. Yes, look at them. human connectivity to bring us all closer together again with a simple gesture, palm to palm. Okay? We do that, Viola, and you also, sir. Yes, you cross your, yes, like this. And you can in the room do it too if you want to. Okay? Okay, great. Wonderful. Okay. Thank you. A simple gesture. Yes, perfect. So, okay, so how do you feel? Connected? Yes. Okay. A simple gesture, with simple gesture, palm to palm, especially in this time when we are so divided, not just here, but all over the world. Those are values I believe in, and I'm fighting for with my camera, my voice, and my life. Let's use my cry of joy to raise our voices together. Camera, sound, and action! Thank you very much. Thank you to the Academy. Thank you to Mr. Jean-Luc Première for Sugarcane Alley and Jean-Claude Nedjar. I love you all, and thank you, my darling. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I want to thank Mr. George O'Baker, who did that beautiful gown for me, because I wanted a warrior outfit, but he did something like a queen. And I'm sure that Ava Duvernay will be happy. Thank you very much. Thank you.